Alright, welcome everyone. We're live. It's Zenith Online Racing. It's Season 7, Round 15 of Tier 3. I'm Arbiga. Probably recognize my voice from Monday nights. Tier 1. Filling in tonight for Tier 3. Not super familiar with these guys, but hopefully Bobby can bring me up to speed. He's alongside me in the booth tonight. How are we doing tonight?
I'm doing good, but I'm afraid I'm not sure I'm gonna help you that much tonight. I know of the guys, but I didn't watch a lot of races, so I'm a bit out of the loop according to standings and everything. If I know the guys, probably got involved in some incidents, so probably best that I don't.
Yeah, you definitely need to. I think you should put your mic back where it was.
Okay.
Yeah, the engine is much louder than I thought it was going to be, so I think you'll be perfect where you were. Anyways, obviously working out the kinks here. Me and Bobby don't really do audio commentary too often together, so just trying to find that right balance, and it's become obvious to me right away that you're way too quiet, so.
Alright, this should be where it is.
It's back where it was now?
Yeah, it should be where it was.
Okay. Still sound... actually, you sound good when we're away from the cars. So what I'm going to do quickly, don't worry about your mic, I think I'm just going to tweak the party mix.
Yeah, I can still increase it. I'm like 75% in the party setting microphone level, so I can still increase it.
I think you're good now. Let me find a car that's on track. Yeah. I think I've got the party balance a bit better now, so you and I aren't as loud as the cars. Or, sorry, you and I are a little bit louder than the cars now. At least on my end. Yeah, I think we're good now.
There we go.
Check out the chat. I don't know if anybody's got it for us. No, I don't see any comments there yet.
It still hasn't popped up in Discord, so...
Okay. I just go right to the YouTube channel. I find that the easiest way. JJ just started a run here. Let's ride on board with JJ. We've been following him basically since the start of the stream while we've been troubleshooting, so he's getting some bonus TV coverage today.
Yeah, big those. Going in the first sector, the S's are probably the trickiest part of this track. If you miss an apex by a couple inches, it's throw up the whole sector out of sync.
Oh, whoa. Definitely got to get out of that one. You've already ruined the lap. As soon as that happens, there's no point in trying to get the power down still.
Yeah. Sure. Is it worth still continuing the lap to just get a whole time?
Yeah, definitely. But no sense in trying to get on the gas while you're halfway sideways. That's not a great idea.
Yeah, that usually doesn't end well.
Private Jet Jew, we're on board with him at the moment. King Goose has put up a lap 136.8. Trying to remember the times from the other day. I think we were in the 32s.
Yeah, if I trust my TT times, which aren't the best, I do a low 132. So I'm expecting faster guys to be around that range.
Right. Private Jet Jew's looking solid. Little twitchy, but generally controlled and seems to be carrying good speed, so just keeps it on the road. Let's see what he can do here. He's making his way through Sector 3. Looks like there's some weather hanging around as well. It's a bit foggy off in the distance. I wonder if that might mean some rain potentially at some point.
Yeah, that would be very interesting. It was kind of like this yesterday too, but it was dry along.
34 flat for Private Jet Jew. Yeah, I wouldn't mind dry race. It's always better. It's always a little quicker. But a little bit of weather. This is a track with a lot of high speed, heavy G corners, and if it was a little bit slick, it'd make for a very interesting race, I think.
Yeah, I love that you mentioned AVG's corners because, yeah, if in a wet track or what happened yesterday in the race where I damaged my rear wing, I did not have a great time.
Right.
You do need all the downforce possible.
Yeah, it looks like the sun's come out a bit now. A little bit of shadow on the cars.
So yeah, so far, Mario with the fastest time, 33.2, only 4,000 quicker than PX Losey.
Yeah, those two are, they're both in the top, I think the top 10 of the championship, maybe even the top 5. So
Let's
both.
take a look at this. Yeah, Mario is on his own at the top.
Oh, Mario has missed the pit entry. Oh my. I was going to warn these guys in the chat that when our biggest streams your tier, he doesn't miss things.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate truth. He exposed all our mistakes.
Yeah. All your flaws, all your errors, all your dirty driving, all your moments prior to a big crash, I will catch all of them. I caught that crash between, I can't remember who it was, RC and somebody else on Monday night, Tier 1. I caught those two crashing on like turn 4. From like the broadcast view from behind, watch both their cars move into each other at the same time and just boom! Off the track, wheels flying. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Crunchy Chewy starting a lap. I'm on board with him at the moment. I have no idea who the quick guys are. But
PX Losey just went under 133, so in the 132s.
Yeah, that's a pretty good time. He's about 2.5 tenths up on Mario now.
As far as who's the fast guys in this tier, like I said, Mario is pretty much on his own on the title, so he's leading by 70 points.
Right, so he's kind of the favorite.
He's the guy. Then there's a fight for the remaining spot with GP. G. Kelly isn't there tonight, so I worry about it. Costco doesn't seem there either, so...
No, he's not here either, but they're both pretty high in the standings, so it's a good opportunity for those other guys like GP and...
Yeah, after that, like at 5, 6, and 7, it's Greg, PX Losey, and Terminal. So. Yeah. The captain is 8th, but I know he reserved in Tier 2 yesterday, and I think he finished 7th, so he has decent pace for sure.
Yeah. Crunchy Chewy up to 5th, not bad. Looks pretty close, just below that top group. Definitely some drivers close to one another here. We got GP out on the medium tire right now, putting in a...
Finishing a run, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. He's used a lot of battery, but I guess he is pretty close to the end. Would not be a bad strategy, honestly. If he can get into the top 6 on the mediums, I would think that's going to be a really good race.
Yeah.
A little deep there. He's well. Looks like he's well off here. No, not too bad. 7th. I might take that if I was him, but we have to see how everybody else does.
Yeah, there's still 8 minutes, 9 minutes remaining. There's a couple drivers that's gonna pass him, so I would make a run on this off.
Terminal is giving me big Hulkamania vibes here with his yellow helmet, so I think we're riding with Terminal for this lap, and he's got the medium tires on as well. Just going for the ultimate color scheme here.
I think he invalidated last lap, so he's going for a run now.
He had full battery, so I think he was maybe on the outlap. The captain has 3 laps on these softs, and he's just put up the best time. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I'm wondering if those laps gonna really screw in the race. Those 2 extra laps of wear. Because do these 2 laps are enough to make a one-stop not work.
Yeah, I think starting on the mediums, you're definitely aiming for a one-stop strategy. You're hoping for an early safety car maybe to clear out the soft runners. But, I would wager that GP and Terminal both going to come out on softs before it's done.
Yeah, I see no reason why not.
Terminal runs a bit wide, but he kept it on the road, and he's tucked in just behind GP. That's not too bad. 7th and 8th.
Still have another time for another run. I think Mario's the only one on a run right now.
He's just backed off. Very heavily backed off.
Yeah, he seemed to have invalidated. Probably cut the last corner, so he invalidated this lap and the next lap.
Private Jet Chew about to start a run.
Going into first sector. A bit wide there, but not too bad actually. All on the curb, it's really easy to invalidate your lap there. Almost lost it coming out of this corner.
I was just checking the audio balance because we got nobody in the chat. But
Yeah, that's
yeah, I figured I should
that's
probably check it.
unfortunate.
I think you could bump your mic up a notch.
All right.
I think so. Just checking with the onboard. It sounds like you're barely hear yourself there. Figure we'd get this done before quali ends. Make sure it's good. Who do we have on a run here? PX Lozzie. Looks like he's just started one. Mario is on a run. Let's ride with Mario.
Yeah, there's JJ. I don't know if he's gonna run, but he's right on the back of PX Lozzie, like close enough that surely they're annoying each other.
Right.
But yeah, Mario come in at the end, 6/10 up.
Yeah, that would put him on provisional pole, which wouldn't be shocking based on the standings. There he goes.
131.
Wow.
That's fast.
Yeah, that's a very good lap. Lotzie's invalidated, so has JJ. Crunchy is good still. Let's ride with Crunchy. He's got Grex right in front of him.
Yeah, a bit of slipstream there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't complain about that. Oh, but he's still down.
He's down, yeah. Wonder how Grex's lap is going, because he is pretty high in the standings, and he doesn't have a time yet.
Yeah, going on the medium. That's kind of odd at this point, unless you really want that reverse strategy.
Goes to P8, splits the Ferraris. I think GP's staying in the pits. Well, he's still in there at least.
Yeah, there's
Would
still
have to leave now. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing, yeah, the lap takes... The out lap takes maybe 2 minutes to do. So, yeah, there's still time to go out.
Sounds like you're a little bit more balanced with me now. Just checked again, and you and I sound like the same volume, so that's good.
There we go.
Yeah.
We managed to fix it.
I think it was still okay before. It was probably just maybe like it wouldn't. I was thinking it just wouldn't hurt if you were a touch louder, just to make sure. But yeah, nice evening here. Good temperature, nice little breeze.
For some reason, I was you're talking in real life or in game?
In real life, but the game it looks nice too.
It's not super nice right now outside. It's chilly, to say the least, and it's a fall weather. It's like not chilly, rainy. It's not great.
Yeah, I think it's like 18 or 19 here today. Clear.
Yeah, we're more like 10 right now.
Yeah, that's not great. I hope it's 10 when I come there for the F1 race in June. Oh, Crunchy's out. Why? I mean, what was I saying a few moments ago? I don't miss things. And Crunchy, it looks like he just crashed for fun, like he was like, oh, I'm done. But like qualifying's still going. You can't really do that.
Yeah, if that's the case, it could easily be reportable.
Yeah, I would be careful there. Like it's just unnecessary. Like if it was 0 on the clock, then sure. But people are still trying to do runs here. Grex is doing another run on his mediums. It looks like he's going to be our last hot lap. So I think we should stay with Grex and see if he can beat GP. He's got to get a couple tenths here. I think GP starting P8 on mediums would take that anyway, though.
Yep, I think so too. So we have Alejandro, the third sector, also gaining a bit of time on his best lap. Probably going to move up a couple of spots.
Yeah, he's up half a second from where I can see. That will put him just above Grex. See where he ends up, and we'll jump back to Grex. Literally just behind Grex, and Grex is up half a second here, so Grex will be starting P6 potentially. He is. P6 on the mediums.
That's good. That's not bad.
Not bad at all. GP will be irked by that. GP would have done well to go back out, honestly. Just the track evolution would have gave him probably a few more spots. That's it for quali. Mario on top. Captain, P2, Palazzi. I think that's what he's going for there. I'm going to just assume that. P3. JJ takes P4. Crunchy Chewy Bar will start P5. Grex nearly got him too, honestly. He's very close there. Could have been a P5 start on mediums. But Grex, P6, medium tires, Jetju 7th, GP is 8th, Alejandro 9th, and Terminal will start on mediums and 10th. So we got 3 guys starting on the mediums in the top 10 here. Obviously the race is going to be dry, otherwise I don't think they'd be doing that.
That would be unproductive.
It would be, yeah, very counterproductive to excelling tonight. But I would think GP probably pretty disappointed that Grex is 2 spots ahead of him. How tight the standings are, and he's on the same strategy as well. So GP probably feeling a little frustrated that he couldn't squeeze a little more time out of those tires, but he would have done well to come back out, I think, even if... I guess we'll see. I mean, how much life did Grex take out of the mediums? Maybe it's going to cost him.
Yeah, I'm not sure the medium, like, that 2 laps, 2 quality lap is... Because they can last a good 15 laps. I'm not sure that 2 lap of wear are really that impactful in the long run.
Yeah, we'll see. If there's a safety car, then they're probably okay. But I mean, honestly, like I always found when I ran like simulations that I would take a lot more life out of the tires when I was pushing on low fuel, like because you're really hanging it around those corners and stuff, right?
Yeah, sure.
We'll see. But I mean, GP gets a good race starter, he completely erases that effort. So you never know. Could be anyone's night. I think those medium guys might have a good shot at a podium here. Gotta close the windows, it's starting to get cool. It was a nice day though. Tomorrow, it's gonna be hot as hell. 28 feels like 34. Can't wait. I hate it.
Yeah, max 24, so it's not that hot, but it's pretty hot still.
Grim suggests 2 quality laps is too much on the mediums.
Well, I say he's wrong. It's Grim, so I have to disagree with him no matter what he says.
Okay, fair enough. I know there's a little bit of bad blood there, but he does raise a valid point.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I have no clue at all. I usually don't do 2 laps on meds because I'm not quick enough to qualify on meds. So.
Oh, he's already challenging you to beer league showdown.
Dang, that wasn't long.
No, did not take long. He saw he was checked in, and he was like, "Oh, I'm showing up for this." Oh, Big and Bobby on comms. The Big and Bobby show. All right, formation lap underway. Let's check the tires. Everybody's got.
Everyone is softs.
Yeah, except for the guys who qualified on mediums. Interesting. I wonder if they're attempting to try and get by those medium guys at the start.
I guess so. Or do they 2-stop in?
Maybe. It's possible. I mean, I'm sure we're going to see a safety car or two.
It's inevitable. Someone gonna lose it from the S's.
Yeah. Especially at the opening few laps when everyone's close.
Yeah, or by your own. There's these kind of corner you can easily by your own.
Got all the dust getting kicked up here.
Yeah, we're in Austin. Surely there's a desert not far away.
Yeah. I don't think I've really ever seen that, though. Or is it maybe the exhaust or something? I don't know. Alright, so we got Mario on pole, Captain, Palazzi, JJ, Crunchy, Grex, Jet Jew, GP, Alejandro, and Terminals, the top 10. 15 cars here tonight. This is round 15 of Tier 3, Season 7 of Zenith Online Racing. Right, the grid's reforming. Just a few more cars to park. Augustus and King Goose at the back of the field. Pretty much ready to go racing here at the Circuit of the Americas. Let's get those lights fired up. Got 5 lights on. And they're off. We are racing in America. It's a good start for Palazzi there. Moving around the outside. Trying to get that AlphaTauri into turn 1. Not quite. He does not hang on. Checking the action a little further back here. We got a few cars going wheel to wheel. Looks like everybody through smoothly so far. And really good opening first few corners. It looks like we're going to have a good little scrap on our hands here. It looks like Palazzi making the move now. Scott by DeCaptain. And JJ making a move on Crunchy Chewy. Or sorry, is it Crunchy making the move? It is Crunchy up ahead of Chewy. A few cars back here.
And the captain's still fighting it out.
Yeah, GP has lost a spot here on the start. The medium tire is not quite fired up. We got a few cars going wheel to wheel here. We got a terrible angle from the broadcaster. Awful camera cut here. But look at this. 3 groups of cars going into the corner together. Everybody racing really clean so far.
Yeah, at the front, the captain took back his second place in the straight using his battery. All the work.
Oh, someone's way off the road there. Must have been Crunchy. Crunchy completely missed the corner there. And GP now hounding Jetju. Trying to get a move done here.
Terminal in the pits will probably picked up damage.
That's not a good look.
Few first corners, so yeah, the reverse strategy is now down the drain.
We have Cersei out. He has lost the car in the first sector, and that's going to help Terminal, actually.
VSC, yeah, he lost it out of turn 1.
He put a fresh set of mediums on, though.
Okay. Yeah, trying the one stop from here, or just from the back. I don't hate it. Because what were the alternatives? Going soft isn't gonna do it. Going hard, that's not gonna do it either.
No, I don't think he's getting to the end no matter what. You're better off just put the mediums on, and hopefully if there's a safety car you can regain the time you've lost and then sort of get on the strategy with the other guys.
Meanwhile, Mario already made a 3-second gap at the top.
Yeah, looks like it's probably going to be a scamper off kind of night for him, and he's got a nice cushion already, and he really just has to try and build on that if he wants to make inroads on securing that title.
And we're green.
We are green. GP close, JJ close. Riding on the front nose of JJ now. It's a great little shot. JJ trying. Oh, he's closing so much through the S's here, JJ. Kenny trying to make a move here. Very tricky place.
Those soft are quite better than the medium and the S section.
But Grex in P4 on the medium, doing a nice job.
Yeah,
See if he
you
can
just need
defend
to
here.
you just need to hang out there, and the strategy will work. Will do the work for him.
GP not in a bad spot either. He's really only a couple seconds off.
So
Greg's going to lose that
moves,
spot.
Private makes the move as well in the straight.
Someone's going slow. It looks like Dutch has had some kind of moment. Oh, no. He's touched King Goose, I believe. Was it Goose? No. Sorry, who is that? Is that Crunchy? Yeah, Crunchy's had a moment. I think he may have touched with Dutch and got pushed off the road there. Maybe just incidental.
I just caught the end of it. I'm not sure if it was just him trying to avoid Dutch.
Yeah, that's true.
I just caught the end of it, so I'm not sure what happened.
I personally didn't see contact. It just looked like Dutch was trying to recover the car, so I thought maybe in that process he ended up in a weird spot and bumped into Crunchy. JJ is putting some pressure on Captain. He's actually gapped Grex a little bit. And GP is going to be looking to try and get by Alejandro and then Jetju as well. See what JJ can do here. Not close enough for a move, but GP is.
Yeah, GP gonna going to the outside, but
no,
yeah,
he's
it
got
doesn't
that done.
matter. Yeah, he's got that done pretty easily.
Really, I'm assuming he's going to get by Jetju, and then he could kind of get on to Grex's level here, and those two looking pretty good at this stage. If they can kind of hang on to that top four, Palazzi, Captain, and JJ, they very well could put a podium drive in here. JJ got a good run down the straight, and so did Captain. Captain's starting to put some pressure on Palazzi here.
It's pretty much, I don't want to say only battle, because yeah, GP is closing in. We have Dutch and the back of, or the Canuck at the back of the grid there. But yeah, that's what my focus is on right now. Ooh, JJ had a big moment, but got it.
He's fallen well off now. GP really closing in on Private here.
Yeah, getting a great exit. Just straight, you're gonna get the move done super easily. And the Captain making a move on PX Lozzy with DRS and battery, I guess.
And JJ getting by Grex. Or Grex trying to get by JJ. Still side by side. JJ's got that inside line now. And Grex has to yield that.
Switchback.
Look, Grex with the switchback. Beautiful switchback from Grex. Trying on the outside now and doesn't get it done. Nice driving from those two.
Absolutely. Clean all the way through and a great move attempt with the switchback.
Grex gonna have a look here. Wheel to wheel with JJ. See those brakes glowing on that Red Bull. Still side by side is a tricky place to go wheel to wheel, and Grex has been paying attention this week. He did not stay there. He's on a very good strategy. It's not worth the risk.
There's still 20 more laps to go. We don't want to ruin what could be a podium. Lap 6.
Saw a lot of crashes there on Monday night. Palazzi putting that pressure on. He's going to try and take this back from Captain. This guy's racing for P2 right now. And we got Grex also chasing down JJ. Palazzi pulls out. Looks like he's going to send it down the inside. He's got the line. Does he get it done? Grex also gets the move done. Oh yeah, back to where we were a moment ago. Alejandro. Northern Canuck has made a move on Alejandro here. And JJ, the captain, trying to get it back.
Now we're getting to the point where the soft, while they're not completely gone yet, they certainly are not at their peak. 6 lap of news.
Yeah, I would think if you're scrapping with someone else on softs, maybe an undercut becomes a potential up. Captain's picked up a penalty, so Palazzi's probably feeling a little bit of relief there after seeing that.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what were the wear on my tire yesterday during the race. Yeah, at that point you're probably like at 30-40%.
So JJ has DRS. GP, I believe, also has DRS. Yes, it does. These two all close in on Grex here. Grex can see Captain and Palazzi battling up ahead, so looks like this battle for P2 is going to become a 5-horse race here. And even Private, not that far off either, but he does seem to be losing touch with these guys.
I was on board with Alejandro fighting a little bit more than Canuck at the back.
Crunchy's out.
Yeah.
That's a safety car. Oh my, and most of them have just passed the pit. Look at this, Jetchu's gone in. Jetchu has gotten into the pit lane.
Yeah,
Canuck.
I don't know if that's that great of a thing, because it happened yesterday, and the thing is, you're stuck on a VS, on a Delta when you come out, since the pack has, the safety car is letting the driver go through. Like, Mario isn't behind the safety car right now.
Right.
So while he got a good pit stop, he doesn't gain much time because this lap and the leader's lap is at the same pace right now.
Right.
It's literally, yesterday the same thing happened. And I was at the back and it was like, oh yes, I get a free pit stop because I managed to get in the pit while the leaders could not. And I still came out of the pits at the back. I'm not sure that big of an advantage.
I guess it just depends on how soon it lets you go, catch the safety car queue or whatever.
I believe it's when the leader are behind the safety car, or it would be when the leader finished this lap.
Probably, yeah. So see how that goes.
They should all be on Delta right now.
Well, what if you're Grex or GP? Obviously, you're staying out, right?
Yeah, I don't see what would you bid on. You can. I don't see them go to the hard. I know GP hates hard, so there's no way he does it.
No.
It's too early.
Grex pit though. GP is going to be leading this race.
Oh. And JJ get a 5-second penalty for collisioning with Grex. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm curious. I don't know. Yeah, you pit. He goes on the soft, so that's pretty much guaranteed a 2-stop from Grex.
Yeah.
Because there's no way it lasts 20 laps.
Where does Jet G come out? He's going to jump. He's pretty much where he was, yeah. But 3 of the guys in front of him are on soft tires, so this is actually better for Jetu, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Surely if there's another safety car, you're not pitting on if you're on fresh mediums now.
Is there,
maybe. Depends when it is.
It depends when the other safety car would come out.
I mean, if it's in 7 or 8 laps, the guys on softs will be laughing.
Yeah, in the 7 or 8 laps, the medium runner will need to come out as well to not be like cone to be passed on. So yeah, it will be like 3 stints with better compounds for the soft runners.
I do wonder, I mean, if there was 7 or 8 laps from now, GP would think that would be brilliant.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But how much of a setting duck will he be at the front there? Oh, JJ in the grass there. I'm not sure what happened there.
Very strange. It's lucky not to get a penalty for that. Usually, then, if you run off the road on the safety car, they ding you pretty hard for it.
If you corner cut, they pretty much, instead of giving you a warning, they give you a straight trip in 3 seconds. But yeah, if it's not a corner cut, it's too bad. The thing is, when you get, since you're off track, the game allows other driver to pass you.
All right.
And that's where things get messy. Things get pretty messy.
Oh, we got some fans in the chat. Haven't been paying attention. Grex GL for the win. Hippo, I'd rather be P5 on fresh softs and have to pit again over GP on old mediums. Having to pit again as well. Grex made the right call.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I agree.
Because, I mean, GP, realistically, is going to get passed by pretty much everyone who has fresh tires, right?
Yeah. I mean, they all have fresh tires, so I can... I expect pretty much, like, the 2 first... Everyone up to private to pass them, because the 2 fresh medium are pretty fast. You got the 3 guys on soft, they're on soft, so they will be quick for sure.
Yeah, I suppose it is as much what your competition is doing as it is what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Because if GP pits with Grex, then everybody's on the same playing field, and GP's the only one really he's in the worst spot at the moment, really. Like, banking on a safety car happening again, maybe not, but...
Yeah, but at the same time, it only works if he can stay there.
Yeah.
Because
be close.
If he loses the spot in the safety car coming out, he's at the same point than if he would have come in right now.
That's true.
It works if he can manage to keep the spots.
Yeah, just how much... Yeah, I wonder how much defending he's going to be able to do on older mediums. But we're going to find out shortly because the safety car is coming in. So GP is going to have to get to work. Just hear that safety car putting away in the distance. There we go. Oh no, GP spun!
GP.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
A bit too heavy on the throttle. And all that talk for absolutely nothing.
Oh my. That's the last thing I expected to see. He's lucky the pit lane's right there.
The ultimate commentator curse.
Yeah, if that's not the commentator's curse, I don't know what is, because, I mean, he's usually with me every Monday as well, and, oh man, he knows better than anyone that when I ride on board with people, I ruin their nights.
Yeah, it's...
Wow. Well, that completely... I mean, his night is shot now.
Yeah, and then he pits, he has no choice to pit on this off, so he goes back to the exact same point that if he would have pit on the safety car, but 30 seconds behind.
Oh man, the chat's loving it. Ah, GP, poor soul. Humble hippo, wouldn't have spun with fresh softs. Probably wouldn't have felt pressured to spin because he would have been reacting instead of trying to get the jump, right? And T-Money says it was GP's destiny to spin on the restart. It's a shame.
PX Lozzy with a 3 seconds penalty to even out the captain, so that fight is now even at the top.
It's interesting, we got guys on fresh mediums and fresh softs here, and the pace seems to be sort of even at the moment.
Yeah, maybe one lap since the restart. Give it a bit more time.
I think Mario has a good shot at breaking away here again, though.
I mean, according to qualifying pace, certainly have it. He has the pace to outright just create a gap with the cars behind.
Well, it's been an interesting night so far, and we're not even halfway through the race.
Yeah, there's still a lot of racing to be done.
Yeah, and a lot of strategy decisions to be made as well. So, see how it all pans out for everybody.
A lot of chaos to happen. So yeah, there's the fight at the top. Soft runner managing to keep close with the fast medium runner, just having that tire advantage. But now I don't know with DRS things gonna shake out a little bit. At the gap, at the back of the grid, there's Dutch, also on the soft, keeping out the land rope. Otherwise, gaps are slightly increasing.
So we got Captain on the softs pressuring Lotzi, and then Grex and Jay in tow. They're pretty close to one another as well.
Yeah, the captain with the super big zip compared to PX Lozzy, so he should get that move done.
Does get it done. JJ not able to take a look yet.
Yeah, now the captain need to push to get ahead of Mario, because if you want to, his tire is not gonna last, so we need to get ahead and create a gap for a two-stop to work against Mario one-stop.
Yeah, I think Mario's... I guess he doesn't really have much of a gap at the moment, does he? The soft tire is causing a bit of an issue.
Yeah, soft right now are significantly superior. But there only will be for like the next 3 or 4 laps.
You have a nice little scrap going on with Alejandro, Dutch, and Terminal as well at the back there. Final few points spots up for grabs still. Comes Grex, making a move down the inside. Tucks back in, though. Oh, and he sends it late.
Yeah.
Tried to dummy him. Dutch getting it done on Alejandro. Terminal trying to take a look as well. JJ having a peek there on the inside of Grex. Oh, the big slide from JJ, but he does get the power under control. These top 5 have been giving us a pretty good race so far tonight.
Yeah, I have nothing to complain about. Clean racing all across the board.
It doesn't seem like anyone has a particular advantage either. It seems like as soon as one guy gets by, then he's the one under pressure.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, no one has an advantage, but by not losing an advantage, PX Lozzy has the advantage because he's not going to pit again.
Yeah, Captain doing well, but does have 6 seconds of penalties. We're just looking at that now. We have Lotzi with 3, Grex with nothing, JJ with 11 seconds, so that's not very productive.
That's going to hurt at the end.
Yeah, that's going to put him out of the points at this stage.
Especially if there's another safety car that bunch up the field again.
He's going to have to do something to minimize any additional penalties if he wants to try and get a good haul of points here. But we have the captain trying to put some pressure on the leader, Mario. Carrying 6 seconds of penalties, so still has a lot of work to do to technically take the lead, but he does want to try to get in front here.
Yeah, Norton cannot. I thought it was maybe going to take a look there at Dutch for 7th place, but decided he wasn't close enough.
Really, this has turned into another 4-car battle here.
Oh, JJ in the wall.
Is he out? He's okay.
No, he's just went back on track. Probably had damage. I just saw the.
No, he's got no wing at all. So he's gone into the pits, and I guess mediums to the end for him now. Even softs, really. Yeah, I might as well just do softs.
You can stretch the soft low fuel.
Yeah, I think he should. He's put himself in a bad spot, so a tire gamble would be worth it.
Meanwhile, the captain made the move on Mario. I missed that.
Yeah, so did I. I just came to this battle, realized that Mario is actually behind.
Mario might make a move here with DRS. Not sure if he's gonna get close enough. Yeah, side by side. Yeah, makes the move clean before the corner. So yeah, Mario takes it back.
Well, that's brought the other two right up to the back of. Sure, Captain probably isn't gonna snag a win here because of the penalties, but Lotzi and Grex are now in play. If Mario were to pick up a penalty, he would be out of the lead with Grex, and then Palazzi has his penalty. So it's starting to become pretty interesting here at the front. These guys, I mean, if you're Grex, you got to be laughing, right? I mean, other than the fact you're probably on the wrong tire for this stage of the race, but the leader is less than a second in front of you, so.
Yeah, PX Lozzy is laughing about it. That's keep Mario right at him. Meanwhile, we had the 2 Alfa Romeo fighting it out. I think it was Northern Canuck going a bit on the grass. Not sure if he just made a mistake fighting it off or else. Those 2 guys are certainly not having team order.
Hippo thinks GP is going to try and take those softs to the end. I think he has to, doesn't he?
Ooh. I don't know. That's quite it. I mean, he's in the 11th. He doesn't have anything to lose, I guess.
Oh, late move from Rex or sorry, Grex, not Rex. I'm used to saying that from Monday, but Grex almost pulls it off, but not quite. He's still taking a look here, and Palazzi's covered that off nicely. Again, going for that switchback though. Not on at the moment.
The captain pitting, so
Interesting.
I mean, we knew he was gonna pit, so yeah, going 8 laps on this stint, going 10 laps on the other set. Oh, going to the medium. Oh, that's odd.
That is very odd. Did he start on softs though?
Probably actually.
Yeah, so maybe had to. Grex has got the move done on Palazzi now. Now, Grex with no penalties at 8-lap-old softs. He needs to go another 10 to get to the end. I don't think that's doable.
No, I'm guessing he 2 stops. So either he comes this lap or next to have it even, like 9 laps on both sets.
Palazzi's getting the move back down the inside.
Yeah, Grex is not giving it that easily though.
Not at all, and you can't really afford to. Still wheel to wheel. This guy's doing a really nice job racing each other tonight. And there it goes. Palazzi gets the decisive maneuver done. We have Alejandro getting past by terminal, or sorry, Captain getting past by terminal, or attempting to make a pass on terminal more than likely with the fresh tires.
Yeah, slowly climbing up the grid. It's fresh tires.
JJ and Goose wheel to wheel here. And JJ gets that done.
So yeah, Greg stayed out, so at least another lap on these softs.
Alejandro's pit. Yeah, so Grex on the soft. What I'm thinking he's trying to do is get the gap back there. Right now, he's going to come out behind Terminal, or actually, sorry, Captain. He'll come out behind him, and he's going to have a lot of work to do. I would think, though, if he's going to pit to softs, he needs to go now. Make the most of those tires.
Absolutely, yeah, because the more you stayed on, the more pace you're losing now. So he
has to pit the slap.
My gut feeling is to split those even to get the most out of the last stint.
And Palazzi's racing him. I don't think it's beneficial to stay out here. Palazzi also has a lot of penalties, or at least 3 seconds worth. So you're going to have a chance of finishing. Yeah, there he goes. Grex into the pits. Because if you have a chance of finishing ahead of Palazzi, you have to pit now, and you have to make your moves quickly when you come out.
Yeah, you cannot be stuck in someone. Like the captain right now made the move on the terminal. Now need to get past me. They cannot do.
So Grex coming down the pit lane now. I think he is going to be behind Terminal. Oh no, Grex ahead of Terminal. That's a huge bonus for Grex. Really, he's only got to pass these 2 cars that are directly in front of him, and he's got some clear air.
Yeah. The captain on fresh tire, even though it's a medium, so it shouldn't be that much an issue for Grex.
I think Grex on fresh softs is going to get by him, no problem. Captain also has a lot of penalties.
Yeah, he's going to end up in front, but he cannot afford to be stuck in that 3-car.
Look at this, he's already alongside. Yeah, he has to get this done. Him and Captain both need to get through here. Could be a double
Riley's
overtake
faster,
here.
yeah.
Here comes Grex. Is he going to send it? He is. Oh no! How did he stop that? How did he stop the car from running into the gearbox of Captain? And now he goes to the outside trying to get the move done. He's going to have that inside line for the decisive corner. And he gets it done.
Okay, never
Brilliant
mind.
driving from Grex.
The soft compound is overpowered. Never mind. I did not think it was that quick.
So Grex in a position to catch Juju, get the third place secured, and then he's got a lot of work to do to catch Palazzi, but Palazzi carrying penalty.
And Private is pitting.
So now if you're Palazzi, do you consider pitting to the softs to try and cover off Grex, or do you try to stay out and just hope he doesn't catch you?
Okay, you stay out. There's like a 15 seconds gap. I don't think, especially with the penalty, you don't want to go further down the grid.
Yeah, that's true. You maybe figure that you're going to lose it to Grex anyway. You might as well just hang on to third. Nice work there from Grex. So we got Terminal putting some pressure on Canuck now. We're going to bring up the penalties and try to see where everybody is at now that we've had some pit stops. Terminal with 3, so Captain with 6. GP with nothing. Augustus has nothing. And Dutch has 3. Alejandro 6. JJ with 9. And King Goose with 6. So penalties not too much of a factor up in the points positions at the moment. Terminal getting that move done though. Nice job from Terminal. Up to P5 now. And it looks like he's going to try and take these mediums to the end, I think.
Yeah,
seem to be working still. Grex eating the time out of Palazzi at this stage. I think he's gained about 3 seconds over the last 2 laps or so. Maybe even less than 2 laps. We do have a yellow.
Yeah, I guess this maybe.
Terminal dove in. I think he was banking on that being a safety car or something. And he has decided to pit.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much wear 15 laps do maintain. Yesterday I was hoping to do 1 stop. Unfortunately, I got damaged, and so that went out the window. So I'm not sure if like doing 20 laps, like more than 20 laps, it was already 15 or 16 laps on them. I'm not sure if it was doable.
Well, Terminal right now on fresh softs, he should be able to catch probably up to P8 at least.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, those 2 medium runners are pretty easy overtakes. Alejandro is on fresh off, so it's a bit harder. Yeah, maybe someone like GP will follow.
Now we have another yellow. What was that for? King Goose, maybe?
It was a first sector King Goose, but he seems to be on track just fine.
So Grex really eating the time out of Palazzi now. He's only 10 seconds behind, and we have 7 laps to go. 6 laps to go, sorry.
Yeah, he's probably like catching up to 1.5 2 seconds by lap. He's probably going to catch VX Lozzy, but it did not matter anyway because he was going to get him on penalties. Now, can he catch Mario? That's a whole other story.
I mean, I guess it's possible. Palazzi's not that far behind Mario, and Mario is on old mediums. So I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility, but really, if Mario were to pick up a penalty, he'd be in big trouble.
just gonna keep an eye on that gap between Grex and Mario.
The moment I'm watching Terminal carve his way through on these softs, he's making a move now on Dutch.
Grex is 13.6 seconds out with 5 laps.
Yeah, that's a bit ambitious, I would say. Unless those mediums really die.
Even if they die, it's still 3 seconds a lap you need to gain. Let's see, maybe.
Yeah, Private's caught up to GP now. He's putting some pressure on.
Oh, Mario doesn't have a warning yet, so pretty unlikely he gets time penalty.
Yeah, sounds like he's going to be fine. Private with the DRS and the much fresher tires. This should be a done deal for GP. I don't think he's going to really fight this much. GP there on the right. He's still in the realm in the braking zone, but is he going to be able to defend? No. GP runs wide trying to defend that, and he has to yield the place.
Alright, so Grex is coming at the end of the lap. I mentioned it because he gained 2 seconds on this lap to Mario. So 4 laps to go, 11.6 out with 2 seconds by lap gain. That's pretty unlikely.
Yeah. It needs to be something substantial suddenly for it to change, but either way, I think he's probably going to get Palazzi here.
We have Norton Kennard pinning in, so I guess the mediums were absolutely dying to bid with 3 laps to go. So
Maybe going for fastest lap, but he is outside the top 10 now.
Yeah.
Not really worth it though where he was, right?
Yeah, so maybe those medium were gone. He was 15 laps in, just like PX Loz in Mario, so maybe those tires are actually super gone. Because right now Greg is at 10, so he gained a second after this lap. Yeah, he's still at a 2-second pace, so I doubt it's happening. It's happening. In another world, like Connor said in chat, GP is still in this soft compound. 13 laps in.
Yeah.
Somehow staying on track.
And he's not lost touch with Jet Jew either. In fact, he's actually ahead of him with the penalties.
So, yeah. I don't understand it, but sure.
GP just starting to lose touch now. Palazzi's catching Mario. I wonder if Mario's backed off a bit just to try and save some tires, but Grex is still not caught up to Lotzi, so it's going to come down right to the last lap here, I think, but there's a chance that he's not going to get this.
I just took a look at the battery level. It's not happening.
Well, Grex is out, eh?
And Mario is certainly not out.
No, Lotzi's used a fair chunk, but Grex looks like he's in the worst shape of all of them. Hovering around 10%, I think.
Yeah, and he's still 8 seconds out with 2 laps to go. So if we continue the 2 seconds, maybe even let's go to 3 if the medium fall out completely. It's still not enough.
So really, it's just about can he get P2 now?
I mean, can he get P2? It's for moral satisfaction because on penalties, he should get it. BXLZ with 3 seconds, 2 laps to gain 2 seconds. Unless a big mistake happens, it's happening.
Well, earlier in the race I said GP's night was done, but he's looking at a P5 potentially here on running 15 laps on the soft tire. And honestly, without that spin, I mean, he's having a really, really good result here. P5 is still really excellent, even with that error.
Yeah. Probably more than he'll for at that point.
Looks like we're gonna have plenty of time for interviews as well. You got your questions ready?
No.
Oh, me neither.
I'm not a question guy. I'm sorry. I honestly, from the moment the race ends, I tend to completely blanked out on what happened during the race. So I'm like, I don't know what to ask about.
I guess I better prepare then. Look at JJ all over the back of Alejandro here. Hounding him. Terminal starting to put pressure on his teammate. GP is in danger of not getting that P5 here.
Yeah, those tires are getting back to him. I was on him for a few last corner and he's all over the place.
JJ doesn't get it done. Alejandro defends nicely. Looks like he's going to hang on to that for the moment. GP has got passed by Terminal.
Yeah,
it looks like his tires have just completely died here.
Yeah,
eh?
he's done. He let Terminal through. And
yeah.
After Terminal on,
he's not going to get private at this point either. Grex, wow, Grex 5/10 out of P2. Can he get it done? This is going to be right down to the wire here. It's right on board. See if he can secure this P2. Colazzi's actually right on Mario now.
Yeah, I gave it to Grex a bit too early. I thought it was in the bag, but the XLZ decided to fight it.
Mario gets the win. Lotzi crosses the line. Can Grex do it? No! Oh my goodness!
So close!
By 200ths, he misses out on a P2. Oh my, that's so close. Captain brings it home in P4. Jetju gonna bring it home in 5th. I don't think GP is gonna close that. Terminal 6, GP will come home 7th. 2/10 off his teammate there. And that's it. Alejandro by 2/10 misses out on P9, but does get a point. Rough night for King Goose. Well behind the field, but kudos to him for finishing the race. Augustus and JJ, 11th and 12th, and then Chewy and Cersei just crashed, so we didn't have anybody actually just park it and call it a night tonight. That's just always nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. I gotta run to the washroom quickly. and I'll come back and do the interviews. You want to try and get these guys in the party?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah,
I've got none of
because
these
I don't
guys on
have.
my friend list. Yep,
Neither do I.
but
So might
I'm
as well
gonna
let
try to
you.
do.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone is there. I'm just waiting for Big Ed to get back.
Any luck with those guys?
Yeah, they're all there.
Everybody's in?
Supposed to.
Or you at least invited them all?
Yeah, they're all in there. We're
All right.
five in the party. We're ready to go.
All right.
None of them said a word, but I'm guessing
No,
they're
I
here.
haven't heard anybody. Okay, everybody's there. All right. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. All right. Okay. Turn that thing off there. So, Grex, you're in the Haas car? Yeah? All right, perfect. We'll start with you in P3. Obviously, gotta be absolutely gutted missing out on P2 by literally 200ths of a second. I mean, that's about as close as I've ever seen it come down to. How you feeling after that race? No, man, it was a hell of a drive. Honestly, you did a great job tonight, and I mean to miss out by that little of a margin, like you said, one little exit. I mean, I honestly don't even think one bad exit equates to that little of a margin. It would have been something even smaller than that, you know. Just crazy to see. I honestly thought you were gonna get P2 well before the final few laps, like early in that stint, the amount of time you were taking out of them. I was like, surely he'll end up P2, but towards the end, it started looking a little dicey. How like did you think? Was there a point where you lost faith that you thought, man, I'm not going to quite get there, or did you think for sure you had it and you were a little surprised that you didn't quite pull it off? Hmm. Right. All right, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, at the end of the night, still a podium, still a hell of a drive, and you've made a good impression here tonight, and I'm sure you're gonna feel pretty confident with that. And next time it's literally down to fractions of a second, how quickly you hit the throttle there, and that'll change itself. Um, so hopefully next time you can actually pull it off. P2, we got PX Lotzi, Palazzi. Not really sure what you're going for there with the name, so if you want to correct me, feel free.
Pilates
How
good.
Palazzi's good?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. How nervous were you right there at the end of the race there when you saw Grex hunting you down? Did you think he was no doubt he was going to get you? Was there any thought in your mind about picking up another warning? How close were you to picking up another penalty that would have put you out of P2?
We would have been very close. I was on 2 warnings, so I was really nervous. Like my goal at the end of I can't remember who pit stopped, which gave me a big gap. I
Right.
think my goal at the end was just keep it between the white lines, keep these tires getting some good life, and then just obviously at the end have pace. And I don't know if it paid off or maybe I was just really pushed it right at the end, but I was able to hold off Grex and keep that P2.
Yeah, I would say we're pushing pretty hard because you closed down the gap on Mario at the front. Obviously, Mario probably was making sure he wanted to get his tires home. I would guess, just knowing you had a penalty behind, there was no real threat. But obviously, you really closed the gap to Mario. I think Mario had gapped everybody quite nicely at the start of the race, and then throughout the rest of the evening, he sort of was kind of floating the same sort of gap to everybody, and then towards the end there, you were able to close up. So obviously, nice segue here. We'll move on to Mario, and we'll ask him how was your race. Obviously, you look like you were clearly quicker than everybody tonight, and it's obviously by the standings, it looks like that's the case through most of the season. Was there any doubt that you were not finishing in first tonight? And that gap coming down at the end, was that Palazzi's pace taking that out of you, or were you kind of just making sure those mediums got home?
Um, I think it was a little bit of both. I think he was more under threat than I was, so I think that forced him to maybe push a little faster towards the end to
Right.
stay out of that 3 second range to Grex. And my tires were absolute garbage at the end, so I kind of was just trying to get back to the line at the end. I think they were pushing like 80%, so they were kind
Yeah.
of on their last legs.
Yeah, that's like life support for medium tires around Circuit of the Americas for sure. Um, yeah, you did a great job. Obviously, class of the field tonight, looking quick all night, and was a little shocked to see how close it was down at the end there. But like you said, tires are gone, and at the end of the day, you're thinking, you know, I mean, the last thing you want to do is have your tire burst when you've been leading the race all night, right? So worst case is you end up P2 if some fluky thing happens, but ultimately you want to make sure that those tires stay intact and you end up standing on the podium still regardless. So yeah, I think you did a great job tonight. Obviously, I'm not very familiar with you guys. I'm hardly ever here. So it was good to see everybody actually driving, kind of put, you know, to see everybody out on track actually instead of just looking at the standings and seeing the chat and what like. So definitely a good drive from everybody tonight, and congrats to all you guys on the podiums. If any of you have questions for one another, feel free. I kind of like to open it up for a minute or two before we wrap things up. And Bobby, obviously, if you want to jump in, feel free. But floor's open. Have at her.
Yeah, no, thank you. Made you asked pretty much a question I wanted to ask, so I
Perfect.
kind of feel left out, left without anything to add.
All right, drivers, anything you want to add before we go? Any questions for your rivals or?
I will say it was pretty funny in the PlayStation party because all three of us raced together, and that ending was pretty funny to hear.
Oh
Some
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat wants to hear it. So if one of you's got the stream, or you can clip that and post it in the Discord. I think that
I'm
they'd be
sure
pretty
one of
interested
us
in
has
hearing
it.
that.
It was it
Yeah,
was it was
somebody.
getting tense those last 3 laps.
Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. I guess next week, I forget where we're going. Someone told me on Monday. Next week we got round 16, and then we got a break the week after. But Monday night will be Tier 1 in round 16. Let me go check the Discord
Yeah, that's
quickly.
what I'm doing.
France.
France.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
France. Le Castellet. All right. And we'll be there. Well, actually, Bobby, you can say the name of the track.
I actually don't know it. I'm
It's
that dumb.
it's Le Castellet. Le
Le
Castellet.
Castellet?
Le Castellet. Yeah. We.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I legit don't know.
All right. Well, you practice for next week. All right.
I will try. I promise.
Yeah, I'm sure it would sound like 1,000 times more authentic if you said the track name, but yeah. All right. Well, that's it for tonight, and we'll catch you Monday in France, and then obviously Tier 2 and Tier 3 Wednesday and Thursday, respectively, next week. And hopefully Sam will be back next week. If not, we'll try to scrounge somebody up to broadcast it for you. And thanks to the podium guys for stopping in for the interview. Appreciate that, and have a great night, everyone.